All right. Keen, your turn.
I'm gonna spend my action reloading the ballista.
Smart move. All right.
Yes. End turn.
Their turn, they killed the fucking dog.
Yes, they killed the dog. The poor Juggernaut Pooch is slaughtered under their feet. And they start... One walks this way. But they don't get very far. And one walks... No, that's the Pooch. And one walks this way.
Yeah, I probably attracted its attention.
Yeah, just a bit.
Probably.
Thanks.
All right, that is their turn. Pearson, it's your turn. You can barely see this one, but you can't see the other one anymore.
Okay. Well, I know where the position is. I don't give a shit about the guys to the south. I do give a shit about the people up to the north.
Mm-hmm.
However, Pearson's not stupid, so he's actually going to stay where he is right now, and he's just going to pull out another acid flask just to kind of get ready. But he's pretty much going to gesture over to Cellar to stay where he is, regardless, but wordlessly. And he's going to just stay around the corner for one more turn.
Okay.
He's going to bide his time.
All right, Cole.
Well, I step around the corner to see what I can hit. I'm assuming I can see this guy.
Yes.
I'm going to take another pole and launch it at him.
All right.
And that will be this. That will be that. And that is...
Not enough to hit, I'm afraid. So that'll be 2 damage. Hang on a second. But, yeah, he's going to go ahead and heal
heals
himself.
and then takes damage.
Yeah, so let me go ahead
So
and
that doesn't count.
roll it. Yeah, that's right. You're right. No,
Wait.
it doesn't count, so he just takes 2 damage. All right. All right. Okay. That's your turn. Okay, I will definitely, after that damage you did to it, the escalation die goes up to 5. It's starting to swing back in your favor. It is your turn, Jarek.
Well, you know, I've heard about Earth Elementals by day. How badly deconstructed does it look?
Not badly enough for what you're hoping.
No, I was
staggered.
hoping for at least staggered.
Yes, it
Okay,
is staggered.
okay. All right, we're gonna have to break out distraction material because I don't want Finny in there to get wrecked, kids. So standard action is going to be to create 4 crumbling skeleton mooks.
Wow.
Woo!
I can create those nearby, so basically they're just gonna appear like right in front of Finian.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Rise and serve your master.
On which side of the barricade?
We'll have it basically. They're gonna charge that Earth Elemental
All right.
anyway.
So we'll put them
Yeah.
up right there.
Yep.
We'll make it
Yep.
a little bigger because it is 4 of them, so that's good.
Yep. So they charge out of hell, basically, to the floor. They break free right in front of Finian. And my quick action's gonna be spent to direct them, like, after that, and just like point like the gloved finger towards the Earth Elemental, and the skeletons will bash their weapons against their shields.
All right.
Move action end, and then the crumbling skeleton mooks will charge it.
All right. In case you guys need it, I'm erasing some of those tokens just to clear up the space. If you need them, they're still technically there. All right.
Okay.
All right. So the skeletons are charging. They can attack this turn. Yes.
They can.
Yeah,
They can.
Okay. All right.
They perform actions after Jarek.
Godspeed,
Yeah. Go get 'em.
skeletons. I think you're going to
Yep.
need it.
Yeah. See here. Let me go ahead and check to make sure what their roll is. Yep. Just wanted to make sure about that. Let me go ahead and start making rolls. This is for skeleton number 1. That's a attack roll of 23.
Wow. Yes. That's a hit.
That's 3 points of damage.
All right.
A question.
Hmm?
Did that one golem take ongoing damage?
He has not. I don't think he did take his ongoing acid damage. That he
You
should
said
have
it was
gotten.
what, 6? Yes.
5.
It's 5, and he needed to make a save.
All right. Both of them should technically be taking it because of the acid vial piercing through 2. So I'll just say they're both taking
Wait.
5 damage. All right. Because I forgot about the ongoing damage. So I'll go ahead and lower their damage by 5.
Yeah, good call, Biff.
Yes.
There we
All
are.
right.
That's skeleton number 1 for 3 points of damage. That's another 3 points of damage. That's another 3 points of
Damn.
damage. And
That's
it's
another
AC
3
of
points of damage. Yeah.
12 points of damage as the skeleton, so motivated by the power of the necromancer, cut into the
Jesus.
elemental.
All right.
And
then.
that is the end of the skeleton's turn.
Okay. This earth elemental looks very, very worse for wear. Okay. Finn.
All right. Finn is obviously startled by the skeletons, but is very thankful for them, and he is going to, I guess, fire his arrow and hope he doesn't suck like he normally does. So 6 plus
Aw.
5. Yeah,
You killed those guys upstairs really well.
I did.
You became murder machine.
You hit him.
Oh.
You kill him. Your arrow
Motherfucker.
actually goes right into his eye, buries itself to the feathers, and the earth elemental falls so hard that it actually shakes the entire temple.
Finn gives a relatively girly squeal of delight.
Interrupt action. You did as much as the skeletons.
Shut your face, let me have this. Let me have It's super serious. Let me have this.
Keen, it is your turn.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my talent.
I will allow
Then
it to apply
Archer.
to the ballista, yes.
Holy. Okay. That is
Except, well, okay,
awesome.
I'll tell you what. I will allow it can't hurt any friendlies, but it's still going to be the...
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about Deadeye Archer.
Right.
Increase your range damage by 1 step.
I'm going to say... Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, because what it is basically your ability to aim a bow, and if you can aim a bow, you should be able to aim a ballista.
Sweet.
So I'm going to say yeah. I didn't even think
You
about
took
that.
siege weapon proficiency.
And this is within my range, correct?
Oh, yes. That's definitely within a ballista's
Yes,
range.
definitely. Okay, well, I am going to shoot, but use my quick action to aim
Okay.
first.
All right.
To boost up my miss damage in case it does miss. But let's roll. Plus 3, 5, 8. Boom!
That is enough to hit.
Yay!
23 versus AC. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, so it's 6d12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sixty 12. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
6d12 instead of 6d10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Boom!
you hit him right in the back, and it basically skewers him, and he shakes around a little bit, and he looks like he's less held together than he was before. He obviously shows no signs of pain, but he definitely does not look well.
Good job, you've
And-
attracted his attention back to the middle.
Yeah. Damn straight I have.
All right, it is his turn. No, actually.
Is he
I'm
still
trying-
on
yeah.
acid?
Yes, he's still on acid. Actually, I'll have him make a saving throw for last turn, because I forgot. I added the damage for last turn, but I didn't add the saving throw. So we'll see if he's still on acid. If he's still on acid.
That is a failure.
yeah, he
It
is
has to
still
be
on
11
acid.
or above.
So he's going to take another 5 damage. I'm trying to think if an Earth Elemental would care where he's receiving damage from, and I really don't think he would. I think he would just...
Okay.
Honestly, he's realistically just going to start slaughtering these cultists over here.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
You know, I
Any of
can't
us
actually
have
say I'm that motivated again.
And, he starts slamming them up against the wall. The cultists are really no match for this guy in close quarters.
Well,
And,
that ties things up quite nicely.
Now we just got to work on this little motherfucker right here.
so
nothing.
yeah, basically this turn
Nothing.
he starts slaughtering these cultists, and that's going to be his turn. Pearson.
Pearson can't really see, and I'm assuming, is this area still pretty dangerous?
Yes.
I
would say at-
the heavy legs of the earth elementals probably drug out like the ropes and like tripwires and stuff that we had placed
there's
there.
probably
Like,
still
The-
glue.
The
and
danger
burning
danger would be the glue and the acid over everything. It would really.
Oh, yeah,
be
I'm
the
not
danger
gonna
for
fuck with that. All Pearson's gonna do though, he's gonna ready the last acid vial, If in this turn, I don't know if the golem crosses his path, he'll throw.
Mhm.
But until then, he's not going to go out in there. He'll just have to wait. So
Okay.
maybe he'll ask. Maybe what he will do real quick
Mhm.
is just because he does have a slash against his arm from that kobold that attacked him. Maybe he'll just gesture over to the brother and kind of point towards Cellar.
All right.
You're like,
how much damage have you received?
Me? 8
Yeah.
whole points.
8. All right.
Yeah.
He will. Yeah, he'll cast heal on you, which is a free recovery. You don't have to use recovery.
Sweet. All right. So I have to roll it though. Obviously.
Yes. Or you can do the average, whichever you want.
What's the average? Oh, well, the average of 2d8 is 8.
Plus your at the half of your Constitution
well,
modifier.
then I'm just gonna take the average. Fuck rolling. I'm gonna just get right back up to full.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're up to full.
Thank you.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Not regret it.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Cole.
I'm satisfied. I don't have to be badass. I kicked fucking Neelix into a flaming dog pile.
I don't know what kind of movement Is there a chance that I can do another terrain stun?
One per battle. Well, here's what I would do.
One per battle?
It is feasible now that really, like I said, what you have to worry about is the acid everywhere, the caltrops on the floor, the glue. I would give you a check to pass through it if you wanted to.
Oh, hell yeah. Cole doesn't want to sit around and do nothing.
Okay.
He's going...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much you're going to allow me to move.
I would say, in a regular movement, you would use up your whole movement to get past the kill zones to here.
Right.
And that's if you successfully roll. So what I would say is add your Daredevil ability.
Mhm.
Unless you think one of the others would help more, but I think Daredevil would really be what would help you. Your Daredevil ability and your your Dex modifier and your level.
All right. I'm going to... He's going to just attempt to run across. Are these sort of tables in the direct way, or are they centered down?
They're centered down. Like Pearson just used one to vault, so you could climb over it fairly easily.
All right.
Yeah, you're...
All right. I'm going to... I'm not quite sure if... Would jumping take a check?
Jumping where?
Like over this, over the table.
No,
All right,
no.
my action would want to be something along the lines of he wants to bring a flaming table with him.
Okay. I wouldn't make you check for that, but I would make you possibly take some damage from it because you're grabbing a flaming table.
All right. Fine. Cole wants this,
Okay.
and he's going to try to move there. He's going to move there no matter what kind of roll he's going to be, unless it's a 1, I guess. So he's going to do a Daredevil plus Dex plus level, so roll d20 plus 9.
Okay, you make it through without injury, and you get to there.
And he's going to hurl the flaming table at the golem dude.
All right, real quick before you do that,
Element.
take 1 point of damage for the flaming table.
All right.
Just roll the quick d6 for you. I'm rolling 1s now. All right, and
Good. Keep rolling them.
roll to hit and count it as a large object.
Mhm.
Fire's not going to do much to the stone, but the large table might.
I hope so.
That's a hit, and that's a kill.
That's
Oh.
a kill.
That's a kill.
Hooray!
I
He's
will
actually
put it
going
this
to-
way. The ballista bolt effed him up.
All right. Is there any cultists left alive?
No. Well, yes, the one near Finn.
I'm going to take out a pole and throw it at him for my second action.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker!
That
That's
hits.
definitely a surprise for multiple people.
Yeah.
That definitely that hits, and that does 10 damage. All right, he is Okay. He's very, very shocked.
Should be.
Yeah.
We're gonna murder his ass now. Well,
man,
you guys
right.
are.
Escalation die is up to 6. And it is Jarek's turn.
I figured other enemies might be coming, like the people responsible for the earth elementals.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So,
I will tell you at least that now that both elementals are down, everything's quiet. You don't hear anything else outside, but you just don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, a standard action. He's right there. He's now my only enemy in range. He has been really useless
Maybe he'll
in a
forgive
dire
you.
situation. Well,
He's
has
done
some
so
magic
much.
defense. But I don't think he has over 22 magic defense,
God,
so he
I'm
can
not even
take
sure.
21 points of negative energy damage.
Yes, he can, but man, he's staggered to be sure. This this
Staggered?
guy's like,
Is he less than 5, you would say?
no, he's not.
No?
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine. Quick action to look at the skeletons. After him! And points at the wizard. In turn, and all 4 skeletons turn around and just surge through the barricade mess and start charging after the wizard.
Free action to shit himself. Because this guy is just like, what?
Tiny poops.
Ah.
Pick the wrong side, bitch. Murder God.
That's versus armor class for a wizard, dealing a total of 12 points of damage.
Jesus. Okay. He
Jesus.
is dead.
Bye.
So like Jarek throws an arc of dark lightning, and then after him the skeletons just surge past Finian across the hell landscape.
It's
And
just-
Hacking him down.
rip the wizard apart.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That fight, guys, went splendidly well done.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and let you know that that was the last wave. If there was anyone else, they hightailed it out of there.
I'm going to very quickly try to move over here and gesture everyone to follow suit and start running down the hallway.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Pearson's
Cole?
going to take a little bit of extra time. He sees Cole run on by, but Pearson's going to have to sell this. The dead kobold that's by him, Pearson's going to dip his hands in blood, smear it over his body so it looks like he's taking slashes. He's going to take his knife, cut up his he's actually going to cut his skin, but just cut areas of his shirt and his pants, smear kobold blood over top those smears to look like he's been cut up, and then he's going to carefully navigate the smoking remains of the trap.
The skeletons are going to assist with that. Since they disappear after battle, Jarek's going to have them charge into the middle and sever ropes and tripwires.
They make a skeleton bridge that Pearson can walk
Yes,
across.
basically a skeleton bridge for Pearson to go across before they fade back into the ground.
That's poetic.
Cole is going to do something that, just because this is Cole, he's actually going to take a torch off the wall while moving fairly quickly, making sure everyone else, he's not going to move too far ahead of everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take a torch off the wall and actually send himself.
Okay.
He's yeah.
Roll 1d6 damage.
All right.
Okay, take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Finn will, I don't know, part his hair differently. He's not going to hurt himself. Okay, I'm sorry.
He doesn't have to, well, he does. Sifi only needs to see one of us,
Right.
and
Besides, Finian always looks like he fits in, so
that's
you know.
true.
It's true.
Pearson hastily asks Jarek, "Can you make the same sounds, those things?" And he points over to the battered remains of the elementals. "Can you make those same sounds?"
Jarek actually scrunches his brows and says, "I can try." With that instant, in order for it to be convincing like that, ghost sound does create a wide variety of sounds, but massive earth elementals might require a higher than normal skill check.
Fair enough.
Very likely. Keen really wants to take this ballista.
Nope. Sorry. Not that strong.
Yep.
Come on.
Damn it!
Yeah, you can go ahead and delete the skeletons off since they vanish after a battle.
All right.
They expended themselves creating the bridge for Cullimore to get across.
Pearson will say, quick, you guys set up whatever ambush you want. I'll draw out the brother.
Okay.
So let you guys
cool,
set
then.
yourselves up as you wish before it's Pearson's one-man act show.
All right.
Alright.
Finn's gonna pull out
if-
his 2 blades.
As Pearson ends up vanishing, then I guess do you want Jarek to create the sound as soon as you walk away or what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Pearson says yes, start now.
Jarek is going to attempt to emulate through the power of ghost sound the sound of the trembling and shaking of the earth elementals had made while walking through the corridors. Using his magical background, his intelligence, and his level.
That barely makes it.
Okay. Okay. So Pearson's going to be running and huffing down the
Actually-
hallway. Really? Mhm.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm,
Sir.
I'm going.
I was gonna. Well, at least before you go, I was gonna have Seller. So I was like, please
Oh, yeah.
let me go with you. My daughter's in there.
Pearson says,
He's like, I know the plan, but please, I want to at least see her.
then don't say anything and look fucking terrified.
I won't say a word.
Jesus.
Terrified should be easy for him.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard.
Well, if he screws this, I'll... Anyways.
Yeah. By the way,
All
everyone,
right.
consider that a quick rest. If you do need to heal up, you can use a recovery to heal up. So-
All right. Pearson's huffing and puffing down the hallway, looking frenzied, looking a little scared as he comes across the clearing, and he bursts through to the entranceway of the room and goes, Brother! Brother, they're almost at the gates. We killed most of them, but they have undead fiends and large rocky monsters. We need your assistance or they'll break through. Come quickly, please, and we'll vanquish them.
Brother Seafeed looks at you and then screams a curse at you. You idiot! Fine. Do the ritual now! And he screams to the others.
No.
He's like, they're at the gates. They'll be here soon. The mother forgive us. We have to leave now. And he actually comes to you, Pearson, and actually places a purple gem in your hand and says, when I give the word, use the stone, will it, wish for the portal to be open for us. And he starts walking away, very quickly towards the other end of the room.
Okay, as he's distracted, Pearson's going to be a dutiful person, but he's going to back up and he's going to mutter as closely and carefully to the other ones to Seller and goes, go get the others. Get them over here right now.
Seller looks around scared and then runs.
Okay.
And he runs to you guys and says, quick, they're starting the ritual. Please, we have to go.
And with that, Cole will bolt.
And
same
I
with
will
Finn.
basically say one action before it'll take one action for him to get there and get back to you. So Pearson, you have about 10 to 15 seconds. We're not rolling initiative yet, but you have about 10 to
No.
15 seconds.
I'm going to Pearson's going to hold on to the gem, momentarily think about the power and the wish, remember the whole thing of killing the wisher, pushes that back behind his head, and just carefully looks at just to see what Seafeed is doing. He's just keeping his eyes on Seafeed right now.
Seafeed is walking towards the portal.
Towards the portal.
Yeah, he gets to about here when everyone busts in the room.
Okay. Excellent.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's right. I was furthest behind. My old necromancer bones. I'm dead, so they can't carry me that far.
Right. Oh. I'm like, what?
When they bust in the room, Seafeed would spin around and say, what is this? You told me they were at our gates. If there's so many of you, why are you here?
Pearson says quite simply, as convincingly as possible, I guess we killed them in time. Please continue the ritual, brother. I await oblivion on the other end.
Seafeed spits at you. Then what's that noise outside? I still hear people. Are you lying to me?
No. No, I'm not.
Seafeed stares at you. Give me back the stone.
Okay. Pearson says, "Come and take it, brother. I only live to serve you and the Dark Mother." And Pearson reaches out his hand.
Seafeed looks around nervously. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Pearson's gonna mutter, "All this power in the wrong hands."
Yeah, Seafeed feels something's up, and he says, I know you're lying. The mother will never forgive you." And then he points to the other three. You can't see him here, but there's a priest here, here, and here. I don't know if you can see those. I can't see those. Why can't I see those? Fine. There, and the other one. And then he says, "Show them what we do to the enemies of the mother." And all three priests stand up, draw a knife, and slit their throats. And then fall to the ground.
Okay. You sure showed me. Sure something else happened. But can we have an action to reply? I'd like the others to be able to do something.
Yes. Basically, after they fall to the ground, you have an action to reply.
No. My reply is just going to be to get closer because Jarek's seen some rituals in his day, and he's expecting this bloodshed to.
So how much of an action is it? Like a turn or?
No. I would say just a few seconds. And by the way, just to set the scene, just so you guys know, Seafeed is here. Mika and Sella's daughter are both on the table, but they are non-responsive. They are unconscious.
Okay.
About 5 seconds or so. Like after the room gets kind of quiet because it's kind of like this. Show them what we do to the mother. Draw, cease, slip, fall.
Okay. Then Pearson's going to just quickly go to Cole and gesture him over and says, "Help me with these two," right? So, and maybe even Seller can help too. But I want to at least make movement towards Mika and the daughter.
Finn's gonna pull off the ring and throw it to the ground and say, "Finally."
Can Keen just shoot his ass?
Yeah, Keen. Well, no, because you'd have to roll initiative. You can roll initiative if you want that to be your action. Then we can roll initiative.
Okay. Well, I'll just get this way then.
All right.
Slowly walk over there.
Then here's what I'm going to do. When you guys get to about there, you notice that you actually cut off because what you notice is the blood from the three priests who have slain themselves actually very, very quickly flows and congeals right around here and starts actually rising up from the ground like a mound. The blood coalesces and in very disgusting, sickening, sucking noises actually begins to take the shape of this.
Oh, lovely.
A blood golem. Basically, what this looks like is it looks like a giant. He's about 10 feet tall. His eyes are glowing yellow. He has no skin. He doesn't really look like he has any muscles or skeleton. It looks like a being made out of blood. And he rises up and roll for initiative.
A golem, eh? Guys, cut out its heart. I know its weakness.
Oh.
A 19 and an 18. Oh man, I wasted one of my high rolls. No.
I got a 19 to my initiative.
All right,
I got a rock.
Oh, I can change it now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Okay, change
so
mine.
I'm going to actually roll separate initiatives for everyone, including
Yay.
Seller, who's actually getting an initiative this time.
Yeah.
My
That's
God.
pretty important.
9! Seller!
Yeah!
Sucks to be
You act above escalation, yeah!
Actually, escalation's a 0 now.
Well, yeah, he acts above escalation.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
correct statement.
I'm going to do for the blood golem. Actually,
Oh,
hang on.
blood for the blood golem.
Here.
No. Bad.
Or T for the T-Lord. What?
It
What?
is
What?
plus 5.
For the T-Lord.
You
Never
just
More
do that
coffee
statement?
for the coffee baron.
Yeah, that's right.
5,
Baron of coffee.
10. All right, hang on. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Golem.
Smole him.
Add. He
Oh,
is
good.
at
Welcome if you
10.
got him.
And last but not least, Brother Seafeed. Add, who is at a 9, even with a +7 to initiative.
Good. Fuck you, seafood.
You always
Alright,
gave
let
me
me go back
gas.
to brisket and tilapia, yeah!
All right, there we go. Wow, it is Jarek's turn first.
Jarek has seen some dark magic in his day. That's what the magical background is based on. So I look at the GM
No
and
doubt.
go,
You
All right,
wait. You practice dark magic? I had no idea.
I will say this: the closest thing you can equate it to, you think it's some form of. You've never seen this exactly, but it looks to you like some sickening form of a flesh golem. You know that it typically, if it is like a flesh golem, attacks with its fists. It is incredibly tough, and it has the ability to heal itself to an extent. And that's what you know. It's assuming it's like a flesh golem, which you're pretty sure it is, kind of. At least a variation of a flesh golem.
alright. Well, as much as I would like to engage in fucking robe combat here, as it turns out everyone might be terrified and have no idea how to deal with this thing, so I just pick the balls up off the table.
Christ.
There we go. We'll save the more powerful stuff for the escalation die, and we'll just try to throw down a chant of endings upon the blood golem. That's 23 versus magic defense for a rather disappointing 14 negative energy damage.
He takes 14 negative energy damage.
And call out a cry, "It's this not dangerous!" And in its turn.
Pearson.
This is the part where you say, "And so are mine," and then you punch the door.
I was tempted, but
Yeah, I was
Pearson-
thinking that too.
Pearson has crushed human skulls. This he has never seen. Mama Cullimore didn't raise no fools. And he still has a gem that is very much coveted in his grasp. So what he's going to try to do is act as a lure. And instead he's going to show the gem, raise it over his head, and he's simply going to move to the far corner, hoping to draw anyone to him. I guess, I don't know, if it's a double move, I guess I can move almost anywhere. Let's go this way.
Okay.
You might also want to remove the kobold from the initiative turn order.
Oh, wait.
He's,
No, yeah, I do want
The
to.
kobolds still have a chance.
That's key. Staring on in the afterlife.
Key! Get up, bitches!
Even though they killed me, I believe I can help them.
He was a very forgiving kobold. We didn't know that he was lawful good before we killed him. Alright, anyway.
All right,
Never
Finn,
forget.
it's your turn.
Oh shit, is it?
Mhm.
Oh fuck. Okay. Gonna take a few steps back and then fire an arrow
Okay.
at that guy.
Alrighty.
So we're at 0, right? For yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so that's
Zero.
just
No,
6.
no escalation.
That is still a hit, though. Nicely done. 11 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
Your
Thank you.
arrow actually sinks into him completely, and while normally you're not sure if he did damage or not, he does kind of cry in a, well, staggers. He doesn't make any noise, but you can tell that the
Okay.
arrow did hurt him, even if you can't see it anymore.
Okay,
All right.
and then I'm done. Yeah.
All right. Cole.
I will move in a sort of. He'll move here. Just kind of in front of the group. And going to. I think this is also an appropriate area to pull out a random item. So let's find out what I get.
All right.
A 3.
3. You get a wooden barrel, which counts as a large object. And that's it.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Alright. And I'm going to raise it
SDK.
above my head.
Much like a monkey.
Yes, much like a monkey, and throw it at the blood golem.
Does the blood golem dodge like a plumber? Let's find out.
Hope not.
Bing. Bing.
That is not enough to hit it.
Damn it.
What's your miss
It
damage?
does.
2? Yeah. So you do 2 damage to it.
Barrel crashes into the altar. It climbs up the ladder.
Yeah, I was saying it does dodge like a plumber.
Yes. Oh.
Aha!
Haha.
Plumbers aren't
Keen.
further.
Unless Cole, do you have any other actions?
No, not really.
All right. Keen.
I am going to move over there. Quick action to aim and shoot at Seafeed.
All right.
So escalation is 0.
That's not
9
gonna hit.
versus AC. Nope.
Nope.
My miss damage is 5 because I took the action to aim.
Alrighty. So he takes 5 damage.
And I'm gonna need to be back in a little bit.
Okay. I'll control him if it goes past his turn.
Someone's probably at his door again. It's
Alright.
Hawaii. Don't.
So
It's,
it
the
is the Golem's turn.
For fetus Hawaiian cats.
Mr. Golem.
Yeah, I
is-
called it.
You're right.
Mr. Golem is actually going to move towards the person with the stone.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Let's see here. He's
Hopefully
not the
he's a slow-
fastest.
Good. Good.
Yeah, he's gonna get just about to you, but I'm gonna be generous and say
Oh, I love you. I love you.
right about there.
I can't
It'll take a double action, and that'll be the golem's movement because and honestly, I have to say bravo because I said that he's going to be going for whoever holds the stone.
Oh, nice.
All right, so then it is Seller's turn. Seller, who is normally calm and reserved, seeing his daughter on the table there unconscious, screams out in rage and charges Brother Seafeed. And, it's a double movement, so he doesn't
shit.
get to attack, but he gets right up in his face, and he's brandishing his mace. And
He's gonna
that's gonna
die,
be his
guys.
turn.
He's basically
Stable.
dead.
It is Seafeed's
Yeah.
turn now.
Wow.
Seafeed is going to... Seafeed is going to throw a... Ooh, let's see here. Well, would he attack the person charging him? No, he's not going to do that. He is going to fire a fire blast at... Hang on a second. D4. At
Right, how many
Keen
enemies does
and
he target?
Finn.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So he's going to throw a fire blast at you guys. So that is... This is going to be versus your physical defense.
Physical defense.
You don't have that high of a physical defense.
Yeah.
There's nothing alive that has something that high. At least it wasn't a critical. Could have been worse.
You guys take 10 fire damage, and you don't have any ongoing damage, but you do lose your next turn.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Poopy.
Yeah, poop feces. God.
Poopy.
So he chants a little something and extends his palm towards you, and a gout of fire flies and lands and consumes both of you for 10 points of damage, and you spend the next turn getting it off you and stuff.
get the flames.
Get the flames! Alright, it is... now... Escalation?
Escalation.
I would say would go to 1, yes. Not a lot's happened, but enough. So it is now Jarek's turn.
Move action's going to be to put me there, since that's within like 40 feet, and that'll give me access to both the golem as well as Brother Seafeed, which is great because I'm going to cast one of my dailies.
Okay.
Yes. I think now is the time.
Yeah,
for this
if anyone
one.
had time, there was
Yep.
a time.
Yep.
This was
That's right.
that time.
Jarek will gnarl his fingers into a claw, forming a spark of wicked power to launch at his foe. This will be an unholy blast, the first target of which will be Brother Seafeed. That's 20 versus physical defense.
Brother Seafeed's physically... Okay, that hits. And that's 15
All right.
negative energy damage.
Yeah, 50 negative energy damage. I wanted to relocate myself there in case I missed, in which case I could have directed that towards the golem.
Okay.
That will actually be the end of my turn.
Okay. Pearson.
Pearson, as much as he wants to wrap his hands around Seafeed's neck, he's got bigger fish to fry.
Kind of, yeah.
With the gem in his hand and noticing the pacing of the golem, Pearson's going to take one his movement action to move here, whistle for it to come over, and to follow him down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's make sure. I'll sacrifice myself a little bit if I have to take a hit. I want to make sure the golem sees me. So, in fact, I'm only going to go as far as around the corner, wagging the stone around. So, because if I go out of his line of sight, he might just say, fuck it, right? So, if I got to take a hit to make him stay with me, then I will. But I'm holding on to that gem for dear goddamn life.
Okay.
And you like throw it, like we play keep away catch with the golem.
No, I'm sacrificing my turn to get him off your backs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Finn's turn.
Finn gets the
No, it's
fire
not.
off of him.
Yep, then it's the fire.
Oh, right. I'm
And
sorry.
turn.
So it's Cole's turn.
All right. Do I have enough movement to get in front of Brother Seafeed?
I don't know. I'm gonna say that would be a double movement. That is pretty far away. Because if Seller took double movement to get that far or close to that far, it would take you as well.
Yeah, Cellar was just like right here or something, so it's practically.
All right. I will move however close I can get. I'm assuming around here.
If you double move, you can get all the way up to him if you want. You just can't attack him. So anywhere.
Yeah, I'd
distance-
rather
Got
have
it.
my ability to hit
Understood.
such a thing. Yeah, I'll move there.
Mm-hmm.
And will, I guess, pelt him with a javelin, because I think it's probably more prevalent than most things.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to do a fire spit, because I'm assuming I probably still have those in the pack.
Yeah, you probably do.
It's 1.
Oh, wow. That definitely hits him. And does 11 damage to Brother Seafeed. He's getting hit pretty hard here.
Good.
That's it. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Burn Raider, while you were away, Seafeed attacked, let's see, Finian and Keen with a flame strike thing that dealt 10 damage to you, and you lose your upcoming turn, which is now.
Fun.
He's a
Yeah.
dick, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't it just
What an
the greatest?
asshole.
Okay, it's Golem's turn. Mr.
Oh, God.
Golem is.
Oh god, he's the T-Rex and I'm Jeff Goldblum.
That's right. Stay
Okay.
perfectly still. Perfectly
gotta
No,
see
still.
that laugh.
It's the Jeff Goldblum who's like waving the flare around.
I can't unsee that, Inferno. I can't unsee that. Just
I'm go-
stick Jeff Goldblum's face over Pearson.
The Golem starts to pick up its pace to
fuck,
try and
yeah.
get to you. I'm going to give it a roll of d20 to see if he actually gets to you or not, because he's picking up his
Oh.
pace, but I don't know how fast. So if
Okay.
it's... hang on. Let me just... basically, I'm just going to do a 10 or above, or 11 or above, he gets to you.
Okay.
No. He gets right to you again, but you are still not... Okay, here's what I'm going to say. He does not get
Yeah.
to you to attack you, but if you want to move again, you will have to disengage or take an attack of opportunity. He's close enough to engage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be quite that generous and just let you ring around the merry the whole time. It would be hilarious, though. So, that is the Golem's turn, and now it's Seller. Seller, who, in a cry of sheer rage... raises his mace to strike Brother Seafeed.
Afterwards, he's going to want to commit suicide because he broke his vow of pacifism, and we'll have to say, yes, leave your daughter an orphan. That sounds great. And he'll be like, fuck.
Actually, according to what he told Pearson, this is actually, to not do this would be to sacrifice everything he believes in. So we don't know what this
That's
will do
right.
to him.
Find out.
We do know that
Jarek
is not enough.
knows.
Yeah, we do know that is not enough to beat Brother Seafeed, so Brother Seafeed easily slips away from the clumsily swung mace. And that is Seller's turn. It is now Seafeed's turn. And Seafeed, who has been hit a lot in just one turn of damage, almost, is going to use a concussive blast, which is a close quarter spell, only targeting people who are touching him.
Yeah. Well, Seller, I have some wonderful news for you.
Yeah. Against his physical defense, which is nowhere near that high. And
See, it's a good thing you couldn't reach him that past turn, Biv.
Yeah.
He would have been far away from me.
And the concussive blast actually hits Cellar with so much force that he flies into the skull with a sickening thud and falls to the floor. And with that, Seafeed is going to use his movement action and dive into the portal. And he flies through the portal and lands on the other side, spilling blood as he goes because he is injured. Okay, that is
Awesome.
Seafeed's turn. And escalation is to 2.
All right.
Alrighty.
Jared.
Let's see here. I'm gonna call out, Cole, see if you can smash that portal. And then quick action. I'll leave those kids on the altar for now. They're probably fine. Move action to chase after the fucking blood golem. They're spewing necromantic power everywhere. Just leaking everywhere.
Oh my
Like,
god!
critical points.
Natural
That's
20!
That's
Oh.
40 points of negative
Oh my
energy
God.
damage.
Okay.
That is... I said spewing necromantic energy everywhere, so...
It rocks him. It rocks him hard. He's still up, but he is definitely staggered.
Ooh!
Damn.
Just like some sort of Emperor Palpatine thing, like the purple energy streaks out. Pow! Like purple light streaks into like Jarek's eyes. The hood falls back.
No, we will get the stone!
The stone is mine! Like,
No.
in turn.
Okay, Pearson.
Pearson is going to quickly pocket the gem.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing this thing staggered, reeling from such a archaic blast, he's gonna show this blood golem a little thing we call the Stonebridge Shuffle, and he's going to punch into that goop in the hope of harming it somehow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just roll. He is staggered, so I get a +9.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Saucy.
You behave.
Oh, behave.
Not enough to hit him.
Oh boy, now I'm gonna get punched.
Your miss
But-
damage is 2, so he does take
Oh,
2 damage.
actually, is that an even miss? Because then I get to do half to. No, that's an odd
No,
miss.
it's on this.
It's just 2 then.
Okay.
Well, the good news is that the Stonebridge Shuffle, if I survive next hit, I get to disengage for freeze
Yeah.
when I do my attack. But that's if I live. All right, go ahead.
Finn!
Finn's gonna pull out his blades and charge the golem. And then attack. So let's see, what's the exclamation die is 6, 8, black.
Oh,
Take that,
wow.
motherfucker. Yeah, that's right, that's how Finian does it.
swearing.
Okay, that is 14
How do you know this
damage.
golem
Nice.
fornicates with his mother?
Listen, enough. Just accept it.
Just enough. Don't enough me.
I'm helping you.
I know.
Concerned about
Don't
you.
bite the
Jeez.
hand that feeds you!
I won't. Or
He
this guy
could have used
swears
his
and
arrow,
stuff.
but he doesn't. He wants to help you.
Aw,
Alright.
bonding over blood
alright,
golem.
it is now Cole's turn.
Oh boy. So this portal, does it have like a ring around it or something like that, or is it something that's just like in
It does have
existence?
a orange, just almost like you see. It's an orange glowing line of energy in an oval shape, and through it you can see a sunny prairie and Brother Seafeed picking himself up on the other side.
Picking flowers.
I'm going to
Rolling for
run
the
over
Everglades.
there,
Uh-huh.
reach into the portal.
Yeah, your
and
hand
grab him
hits
by-
what seems to be a solid surface, and you cannot reach through the portal. And he turns to you and says, and sneers at you and says, "Only one can cross this portal. I am beyond your reach."
Bye.
Well,
Bye, bitch.
Cole will go like well, this is not a person, and we'll pull out a spear and chuck it at him.
True.
It is true.
I was
Unfortunately,
hoping you would throw something at me, like, I am no man.
I applaud your logic. Unfortunately, the spear, the javelin shatters against the portal.
Mm.
Oh my god, he's a cultist and a liar.
Why must you lie to me?
Alright.
All right, Keen.
Commander?
Commander, you move yourself.
Wait.
Sorry, he's having.
I'm sorry. Is that
Little
like
bit
an
of
attack of
aggravation.
some kind, or?
As I was saying, this whole situation already, answered my question. So I guess I'll just plink this guy
All right.
with my blow of blindness.
Plink away.
Oh, sweet, make it blind.
Please.
May
Wow.
I say something
not
before
blind.
this is all
Yeah,
over?
Mm-hmm.
What?
May I say something to him before this is all over?
Oh yeah, you'll definitely have opportunity. That won't be a problem.
I mean, like during my turn.
Oh yeah, sure.
I will put my hand on the like portal thing, just lean against it and go, "Welcome to your personal hell. Look around you, everything is beautiful, and you'll have nothing to do about it. You can try, but you will never succeed in your entirety."
Brother Seafeed actually just throws back his head and laughs the most maniacal laugh you've ever seen. And I'll say that's what we have time for this round. And it is now the golem's turn.
Well, did it actually hit?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, and I already took damage off of it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, it did hit.
Thank you.
I apologize.
I'm done.
It hit, definitely. And not quite enough to blind him, but it did do damage. It is now the golem's turn, and the golem is going to use maddened battlefield repairs against Coleman. So what this is an attack of plus 11. If it hits, it does 20 damage, and he heals 2 d10 hit points. If it misses, it's 10 damage, and he heals 1 d10 hit points.
Okay.
So we will...
He needs to roll a 1 or a 4.
You should have taken a level in Kobold.
16?
Yeah, I only have an AC of 15, I think.
Okay. Then he hits you, you take 20 damage, and he will roll 2d10.
Ouch.
Not plus 11. Not minus 5. For 10 points of damage, of healing.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that is his turn. It is... Well, Saller's not moving.
Oh,
So
good.
not his turn.
Oh, good.
So you're saying it's not his turn.
Not his turn.
He's
Okay,
gonna
so-
lay. His
In
quick action is to lay there.
In Seafeed's turn, he's still laughing. I'm not going to launch into a diatribe while still in the middle of combat. So he is laughing his head off. And it is now Jarek's turn.
Escalation goes to 4. Well, the Blood Golem is my only legal target, so I suppose another arc of Dark Lightning. This time, the 16 hit
Wow.
its magic defense.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And
27
that
points of
is-
negative energy damage.
That is enough to kill it. It
good.
you blast it apart, and it literally blasts apart, and blood splatters Pearson and Finn. Pearson's not like as much of a change, but Finn definitely is covered in blood.
Well, he took and threw off the ring, so
Yeah.
Finian's all free and clear
Now-
until now.
Yeah.
At this point, Keen is laughing his ass off.
Oh.
Just like more like powerful lightning. Your Indros night.
And it's like if you've ever seen a water balloon. So that is that, and the fight is over for that. You guys slaughtered him. He is dead. He is nothing but a pile of goo on the floor. And I will now continue what Brother Seafeed was going to say to Cole. And he says it
Finn's
loud
gonna
enough.
run.
Go ahead.
Finn's gonna run up and to the altar and try and wake up the girl and Mika.
You try to wake them up. They are breathing, but they do not respond to you at all.
Can I pick her up at all?
Which one?
The mute one.
Yes,
Finian.
you can.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pick her up and get her
I'll
out away
take
from
Mila.
here.
Okay. You can do
Okay.
that.
I'll take Mila.
Here, I'll
Mika.
actually... Yeah,
Mika.
just let me know where you guys want to put him.
Okay.
Just away from this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
towards
think.
Keen.
Yeah, let's go over by Keen.
All right. So you hear Brother Seafeed while you're doing this, loud enough for all of you to hear, and he says, "My personal hell? This plane of existence doesn't even know what the word murder means. I will spread the mother's word, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. You can't get through this portal. Even if you found a way to find me, all it takes is one soul. One murder, one act of vileness in this plane of existence will know a world it never knew existed. I will corrupt it all, and there is nothing," and he looks right at Cole, "you can do to stop me."
Cole looks nonplussed by this, and he is looking behind him.
Yep.
Jarek will gloat, and he'll actually just like peer around the altar loud enough to like call over at Brother Seafeed and says, "So when all of your dreams are ended, when we use the stone's powers to crush you into an insignificant mote because we have yours, you won't have a problem with that, right?"
Brother Seafeed looks very scared.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the mask got knocked off, and you see kind of a horribly disfigured face, but it looks incredibly terrified when he mentions using the stone. And
Jarek just like shrugs, like, "I don't know, I have 20 intelligence, I don't know how to solve this mystery."
I guess you'll just have to come over here and take it, or shut the fuck up.
Cole gestures Jarek over, and will sort of meet like this guy is not even here, if Jarek would be so kind, and will very low, very quiet, go, "Could you throw some bolts of magic over? Physical things might not enter, but magic might."
Jarek looks over. I don't know how much my character might know about portals, particularly this one. I don't know. That might be like a magical background skill check.
yeah, do that. Do a magical background skill check. And by the way,
Alright.
when you mention the stone, Brother Seafeed starts trying to limp away from the portal.
Cool. 17.
Yeah, you know that portals to other planes of existence are incredibly difficult to make and incredibly difficult to maintain. And the fact that Brother Seafeed was able to make it so that even he could get through was quite a feat. And from your experience and what you know, nothing short of perhaps the power of Lady Selene would be able to pierce that portal, or the one thing that you said that terrified him.
All right. Just the question then, like, so Lady Selene would be required to pierce it, but destroying it, like, I know it takes a lot of power. Does it mean it's like unstable and that it could just be like retro? Okay.
You might be able to collapse it, but you wouldn't be able to harm anything on the other side.
All right.
Now, during this time, would Pearson have time to take Mila, drop her off by Keen, and then do something else during all this diatribe and everything?
Sure.
Well, Pearson wants to take out a healing potion and check to see if freaking Seller's alive or not.
Thank goodness someone did it. I'm
Seller
too busy
is
looking after the
sitting
ladies.
up, or like he's basically sitting right where it fell, and his eyes
Uh-huh.
are open. He's breathing, and when you try to give him the health potion, he pushes it away and says, "It's not good enough anymore."
Then Pearson's going to take out the gem and put it in Seller's hand and point towards the portal. You can make a wish, but it will kill you. Get your revenge and make sure your daughter doesn't live in fear of him anymore.
Seller looks to the stone, looks to the portal, and says, "I choose to do this. I know what he could do to that realm, and I would face my wife a hero, but I can't move. I think my back. I can't even hold the stone." And then he
Then
looks at his eyes.
Pearson-
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, okay, Pearson will bring his hand he'll put the stone in Seller's hand, wrap his hand around the other so he can hold it, and Pearson will carry him where he needs to go.
He says, as you try and pick him up, he cries in pain, but he says, "No, the ritual. Put me on the altar. Let my life be the sacrifice."
There's no time to argue. Pearson will do it.
All right.
Jarek's not paying attention. He's absorbed, just like calling out taunts and insults. I'll be seeing you, brother. What happened to the cult? What happened to your success? Most successful one. Now you have no stones. Would you know that I have two?
He's
Okay.
limping away from you as fast as he can.
Pearson, his last words to Seller will be, "I'll make sure your daughter knows what you did."
He grabbed. He doesn't grab you because he can't.
No,
help.
no.
He grabs you with his eyes,
Uh-huh.
and he says, "Take care of her."
I will. And oh dear God. Oh, Street Tough is the last one who knows how to do this, but he'll grab the gem in his hand. Figures if this doesn't work, it's a worthy sacrifice on his part. And he'll wish that Brother Seafeed, not that he simply dies. Pearson is picturing a place where his body and soul can be trapped either in between worlds or deep in the bowels of the earth. Like, I don't know, like encased in gold and thrown into the ocean. Some horrible mental prison which he cannot possibly escape to befall him. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Do you want to be
Mm-hmm.
specific? Basically, the power of the stone is such that think it, and it will happen. So tell us what you do.
Then Pearson will there'll just be image in his hand of shit. Gotta think of something fucking poetic for this guy. Okay.
Ooh.
Shit.
Would you like him to stay in the area that he's in, but he can do nothing to interact with anything there?
No. I want him to suffer, like torturous.
That would be pretty sufferous.
For him, yeah, but it's gotta be satisfying. So, okay, well, let's just go with the idea then of undeath for. Okay, so Cullimore is picturing a skeleton or like rotted off flesh of Seafeed. Far in the deepest of oceans, where not even light can touch. Him chained down. We'll go a little bit of the gangster on this, but around his entire lower body is encased in stone, which prevents him from escaping whatsoever. And the pressure of the water is pressing against him. He can't escape. And even though his flesh rots off and his muscles deteriorate and the fish pick out his eyes and everything like that, his mind is still alive. And he can feel all of this, and he'll never escape. That's what he pictures.
You see,
it's not very imaginative, but this is off the spur of the moment. I have to think Cullimore isn't the most creative of guys, so.
So what happens is the stone in your hand flares a brilliant purple, so shiny that it illuminates the entire room and bathes it in purple. And Brother Seafeed over there cries out in extreme agony, and you see stone form around his waist, and then it all disappears. And you know in your mind that what you thought is exactly what happened. And then the stone starts to disintegrate in your hand. And as it disintegrates, you see Seller look at you and smile as his body is consumed by purple flames. And the flames consume his entire body until there is nothing left within 2 or 3 seconds. And there's nothing on the table at all.
Okay.
Well, it's up to the rest of you to interact with that. Jarek's now going to give a confused look in the portal because he doesn't get how that happened.
Then turned around to just see the purple light and the burning cellar, I
Actually,
guess.
I was going to say, Keen and Finn, you're still near those two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice on Mika's hand, the bracelet, it's a bracelet around her wrist with the golden chains that connect to each of her fingers. You notice that one of the golden chains starts to glow purple. And that's it.
Oh, joy.
All right. With a heavy heart and an exhausted breath, Pearson says, just asks because he can't really see on the other end, but he sees him gone, and he goes, Jarek, Cole, I don't suppose Brother Seafeed's still limping away, is he?
No, he has been consumed with stone and then became invisible.
That's what I thought. He's not going to bother anyone else anymore. Seller was kind enough to make himself the sacrifice since he was on death's doorstep anyway, and Brother Seafeed is now at the bottom of a pitch-black ocean, never to escape again. Death would have been much sweeter, but I didn't think he deserved it.
Wouldn't be very good, and I think the mother would appreciate it too much.
Well, fuck the mother, but the gem is gone.
Oh, I believe you mean motherfuck. No, that's out of character. sorry. Just
Wait.
Brianna being bitter.
So you're telling me that seafood is now seafood.
Yes, yes, yes. That's all I could think of.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, I gotta make him seafood.
Oh, wow.
Jarek grits his teeth. He doesn't even turn around. Now he gets in and says, "So you used the power of the stone, and it vanished.
Yes.
Not what we were paid by the fairies to do."
Exactly.
And Pearson looks kind of defensive but confident, and he goes, I will take the revenge of a father for his daughter over any amount of gold pieces, and if there's any consequence, I'll suffer it alone.
Don't think you get to choose whether you suffer it alone, Cullimore.
If anyone asks, I'll take all the blame. That's all. We'll make sure Mika is okay, and then we'll figure out exactly what the consequence is. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's one less gem to worry about. He asks, completely ignorant but hopeful.
Do you guys, I was going to say, this is a good place to stop if you want, or we can continue on and we can learn possible said consequences or whatnot. It is up to you guys.
It's 11:15.
So I think this is probably a good place to stop, and next week we will just start right here in the aftermath.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Very good.
Awesome. All right. So